And it goes a little something like
Hello guys, today you're with your favorite Arena PG, if you want to call me that way. Today I will be talking to you about other countries that I have visited, other European countries, and why do I advise visiting them. So, the first country is going to be Spain. I've been there 4 times. I've been to Barcelona, I've been to Salou, I went to the theme park, which was really good. And I even filmed a vlog for that. And also I've been to Malaga and I've been to Madrid as well. So let's get to the capital. So in Madrid, there is no sea nearby, but we went to a zoo and it was really good. I was really badly sunburned as well, so that was fun. Oh well, the zoo was really good. It had even pandas in there. We went to a dolphin show there. And by the way, a fun fact, pandas eat 50 kilograms a day. And also, if the zoo wants to have them, the zoo has to pay China in order to have that, like to have the panda in their zoo. But also, if the panda dies, they also have to pay. So yeah, there are a few fun facts there. But also, the other great thing is I went to Barcelona. It's such a great place to have a break, and we went to Salou, to the hotel. It was really good. And there was a really good theme park, which is called Portaventura. And it had like a song, it was like Halloween themed, and it had like Halloween all the time. And I remember they do like face painting, and the face paintings are so good. They're like really good. They're not just good, they're very good. And I remember I've had like half face like a skeleton, the other one like a normal face. It was so good. And also, the theme park was really good. There were really good rides, and like the one going like, it's like the 9th floor and it just goes all the way down. It's so good. And the other one just going around, and then there's like the one that goes all the way up and then just goes all the way down. It's so good. And the theme park is really good. And there's also one right at the beginning where you just sit there and then it goes like straight, and it's really quick. I love Portaventura. It's the best theme park that I went to, and the decorations, the shows, everything was so good there. And I'm not sure about the prices, but I think it's like maybe 30 euros probably. So yeah, or something like that, or maybe even more expensive, I'm not sure. And there's also one more small park which was also really good. It was so it's like a small theme park, and they have like one really fun like extreme ride. So it just goes straight and it just goes like this, and then it goes back. But there's also one, oh my gosh, it's so great. So you sit on this thing, like it's like a set of chairs, and you sit there, and then it's like 4D, and you fly through like countries, and it was amazing. There was also like the opposite, it was like a car, and then you go like a car journey. There was also one where you go like all the way up and all the way down. There are not many rides there, it's like really small. And there are also like shows where they like do basketball. And there was also like place where like how Ferrari was made and stuff like that, and the history of Ferraris, how they looked like. The photos were so good as well. And yeah, the rides were really good. Yeah, so the next country that I'm going to speak about is Russia. Unfortunately, you know, the Cold War situation, I'm not going to talk about that. But in Russia, it was when I went there the last time I could go there, due to them not giving me a foreign visa. And so in Russia, I also advise you to go to Russia when it's nice and safe. No war explanation. I advise you to go to Russia when it is safe. So, what can I say to you? I went to Moscow, and you can go down like the Red Street. So it's like the famous church is there, and like the tower, where every single year we have this lecture. Well, Vladimir Putin during New Year, he says the same lecture every year. and then we have this clock which goes like at 12 midnight, and then you can see that clock actually when you're outside. So yeah, and also one more thing, I went to St. Petersburg. It was really good. But let's go back to Moscow. So in Moscow there are many galleries. There's also this like row where you can go on like chair sets, and then you can go down. For example, in London there is like also this type of thing, so it's like a road that goes down. Also there is a thing called, there's a gallery which is called Tretyakovka. It's such a good gallery. I've never been there, but it's massive. And my friend went to the gallery, and well, my friend Sophie, you saw videos with us if you didn't have a look, and she went there and she told me it was really, really good, so let's trust her. And then there's like a forest where you can like see an ox, like bears and stuff like that, like buffaloes. I went to so many places in Moscow, but I can't seem to remember them. But yeah, mainly like museums, galleries. I also went to St. Petersburg, which is really good. And it's just like, I personally couldn't live in Moscow. There are just too many people for me. But in St. Petersburg it's just less people, which makes it better. But there's a very nice church which is called the Spasa na Kravi, and it was renovated and it looks absolutely stunning. And there was also this garden. It was built quite a long time ago, and where Peter the First was. So yeah, you could see that. And we also went to the church where the Romanov family was buried, and it was really, really good. We could see like where they were buried. Personally, I think just so many things could have been changed. Like, at least if one heir would have been alive, in my opinion, you should never kill a king. It was just wrong in my opinion, but oh well, it's not a history video. So, and yeah, that's it. And I think, oh, there's also, of course, there's the main streets where you can, which is such a good thing. You could just take a tram from where I lived. We stayed at my mom's friend's house, and we just went down by the tram, and we could just go see the main bits. So there's like a museum called Hermitage. It's massive. It has like 3 floors, but it's absolutely massive. I only saw 1 floor, which is really, really good. And yeah, and I think the final country that I'm going to speak about is probably France. I went to Louvre, which is a massive museum. It's near where Paris is. So it's near there, and there's like a massive triangle. And also, of course, I saw the Eiffel Tower, but I didn't go all the way up, so I didn't have time for that. We mainly went to Disneyland, which I'm going to talk about soon. So I went to Louvre. It's a massive museum, 3 floors. I managed to do it, which is really good. But then at the end, I was like, why there's so many naked pictures? But there was like Mona Lisa, and it's like A4, and like also, of course, Venera Miloska also there. But yeah, very famous things, sculptures, and also Notre Dame de Paris, of course. We saw it. It was really, really good. And well, this creature from the movie, you probably remember, you lived in a Notre Dame. And I went to Disneyland. Well, what can I say? Disneyland is great. Disney really, really impresses me. He's very talented. He's just amazing. And yeah, and when I went there, the first theme park took us 3 days to go through because it was this massive, and we had to come back because it was like the first, because we had to see the second park, which was smaller, but it was fine. And the first one was, I remember this attraction, Peter Pan, where you go to this like boat, and it's like you're flying through and you see these children, they're like flying and stuff. And then the next one is of course, Mickey Mouse. It was really nice. We waited for like an hour, but there were like movies going on, so so the time flew. Mickey Mouse, it was so cute. I loved it. And we also saw the festival, of course. It looked absolutely gorgeous. So many creatures, Disney creatures. And we also waited to go to Princesses for like an hour. And it was like, when you come closer, it's like a stand with like a symbol of princess. So like Cinderella, a shoe, and like Ariel, the shell, which kind of voice in. And yeah, it was really, really good. And there are like other attractions, like this ride where you just go down. And I remember we went to this ride called the Horror Tower, which was in the smaller one, and I didn't know that it was going like up or down, so my mom really didn't enjoy it. But there was also a very interesting attraction about how the cinema is made, about how, you know, they put everything into films. Really, really interesting. I really enjoy it. But yeah, and also, of course, the bakeries are really, really good. Only French can make their baguettes and croissants. They're like, they're as thin as paper is. It's really, really good. So I really, really enjoy them. Yeah, and the food was really good. But I'm learning French, so wish me luck in that, and hopefully it will happen. But thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you all later. Bye bye, and have a good day.